If you have a situation in which you have a number of questions for a student to answer and you do not restrict which question they have to answer, like this one, there are 7 questions and you want students to choose 5 to respond to. There are 2 ways to handle this in Canvas. Maybe there are more, but I'm going to show you the 2 that many people have used. One of them is you just create an assignment, okay, and you set that time limit. For instance, between you make this assignment available from 3 a.m. and they have to submit it at 4 a.m. and you create a final exam worksheet and you attach it in Canvas. So they download it, they answer the questions, and they come back to their Canvas and they submit it before the time has arrived. That way you can create it in SpeedGrader. As a matter of fact, you can even just add a rubric to make your grading easier. Um, Doing this, the benefit is that you can use the SpeedGrader to comment on students' responses if there's a need to. Whereas with a quiz, it can be a little bit more to add annotation within that document. So this is one option. So create an assignment and add a little worksheet that contains the questions or the final exam questions, and then ask them to download it and finish it and submit it before the due time. And you can set as many points as you want, like 100 points or 10 points. So this is one option. Another option would be using the quiz option. You have to turn on the new quiz. I think new quiz is the best for working with this kind of exams. So make sure your new quiz is turned to on. Okay, and then you go to your modules and you add a quiz and you choose a new quiz and give it a name. I have already done that. So I'm going to show you how this works when I'm doing this in the new quiz format. So you build a new quiz. When you create a new quiz, it asks you to build it. That's where you set your time, add the questions, etc. In this option, you list all the questions on the left, and you include a few answer boxes on the right. This is called a stimulus. So you add a stimulus here. This allows you to enter a title and the content. In the content, I add the instructions. It also has asking you to add another option, which actually does not matter. I think having a title works, or you can just repeat the title in the instructions. But this is where you enter what is called a stimulus, your instructions mainly. So I'm not going to use this right now. I have already created this one. So I instruct students to choose 5 out of 7 to answer below. But also you need to warn them to answer one question at a time. Otherwise, students will forget. They put all their answers in one box. And then you start to create your essays. Essay, you don't need to indicate this again. You just ask them to choose your first question to answer, and you make it like 20 points. And when you finish doing this, you can copy this and make another one and change, of course, change the title, change the number, change the first to second, and then the third. And this is how I would do it. And this is what it's going to look like from the student's perspective. Let me see whether I can show you the student view. Okay, I'm going back to this quiz. And I'm going back to build. And I'm previewing it. So you will see that students will always see this prompt on the left. So they can respond. I'm going to answer question 2, okay? you student one, you can instruct them to copy the question in the text in your instructions. If that's your choice, how do you improve? And then student can start to answer to this question, and then proceed to the next one. And after this is done, they submit it. And this way, it has 5 questions, each one worth 20 points, and you're not restricting your question option to 5. You can have 7 or 10 for them to choose from. Okay. If you want to randomize this, there are some other ways to do that, and I will be happy to discuss that further with you if you want to. Thank you.